For decades, broken immigration laws have separated over 2 million families and have kept 12 million essential workers living in the shadows. It has been 15 years since the immigration mega marches of 2006. It has been 15 years since Elvira Arellano's historic stay in sanctuary. It has been over a decade since Obama made his famous promise to stop deportations in his first term as president.
We need to do it by the end of my first term as president of the United States of America.
Yet our communities continue to be terrorized by ICE raids and increased deportations. The trauma that results from family separation is profound, particularly for the children. This is a human rights crisis, but politicians continue to tell us that it is impossible to pass a bill that would protect and reunite our families. They continue to tell us to wait. But with each passing day, more families are destroyed. As the pandemic persists, 12 million essential workers fear getting tested and treated for COVID-19. And with the presidential election just weeks away, it is essential that our Latino community is inspired to come to the polls in historic numbers to defeat Donald Trump. We cannot wait.
These are the best and the finest. When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best.
Este país llegué a los 6 años, a mis padres no podían pagar luz, a buscar el sueño americano, y ese sueño se llega dando. En California encontramos trabajo, y en los campos hicimos encajo.
My name is Saúl Arellano. I am a U.S. citizen and I am fighting for our right to family.
My name is Celia Velasco. I am a U.S. citizen. I am fighting for my human right to family.
My name is Pablo Aranda and I'm a DACA recipient and I'm fighting for my human right to family.
My name is Carla Velasquez and I am a DACA recipient and I am fighting for my human right to family.
So my name is Cecilia Garcia. I'm an American citizen and I'm fighting for my human rights to family.
My name is Miguel Perez Jr. I'm a United States citizen and a former deported veteran, and I'm fighting for my human right to family.
My mom arrived here when she was 23 after she crossed the border from Tamaulipas, and then she ended up going to Yakima, Washington, which is where I was born.
Both my parents are from Veracruz, Mexico. They chose to come to Chicago because they had other relatives living here.
Yo llegué a los Estados Unidos en 1999. En mi pueblo natal era bien difícil la vida y yo tenía que sacar a mis hijos adelante.
My family is from the Gulf of Mexico in a state called Veracruz, and I was born in the city of Orizaba.
I was born in Guadalajara, Mexico. Both my parents are from Guadalajara, Mexico. We migrated to Chicago, Illinois in 1986. We came here as legal permanent residents due to the fact that my grandfather, my father's father, was born in Colorado, natural born citizen.
My family came to Chicago before me and my mom, and then we decided to join them because we wanted to be near them.
I'm going to college at DePaul University to become a certified public accountant, and I want to own a business here, an accounting firm in Pilsen.
I go to school in Uptown to a school called St. Augustine, and I work as a designer. I actually style people when I do the YouTube stuff, so I grew up here since I came here, so this is really my home.
Me and my family have grown up in Little Village, and I have 2 other siblings who live with me and my parents. I'm trying to pursue a career in technology. I really enjoy working with computers.
I'm currently a student at Harold Washington. I'm just doing my 2 years, and my major is bio. I do want to transfer for a 4-year college to become a vet. I do care a lot about animals. I'm vegetarian myself. I really like animals.
I joined the military at age 21, and I did 2 tours in Afghanistan and in response to the 9/11 attacks. It was something I feel very patriotic. Even though I was born in Mexico, Chicago's always been my home.
My experience crossing the border for my loved ones and my mom and I was very difficult. We actually were stopped at the border and we stayed there for about a month. And for us, it was really hard because I crossed by myself and my mom did by herself. And I was detained at a type of kids shelter for about a month without my mom. So that was very terrifying for me, and also it was very depressing for my mom not to be near me.
Yo crucé la frontera, fue 15 de julio de 1999 y pues yo pasé y solamente me pusieron un video de los peligros que ocasionaban viniéndonos así y me sacaron, pero nunca me dijeron que yo había sido deportada.
So in the morning before we were about to leave California, we were there for like 3 days, we decided to switch cars and we decided to leave the rest of the team in different spots. So then when that happened, ICE saw the opportunity to follow us. Those ICE agents surrounded us with automatic weapons, pointing them in our heads like if she was a terrorist.
In 2012, my husband, what we thought was a typical day, he was coming home from work. He was pulled over for the plate vehicle being expired. The police asked him for his driver's license, and my husband did not have one at the time, and then asked him if he was documented. That officer used his discretion and called ICE, and within 12 hours, my husband was in the process for deportation. Did not matter that I was an American citizen, in the process of adjusting his status, or that we have 5 American citizen children together.
I remember waking up in the morning, my mom told me my dad was deported. I remember my sister was crying to me, and I thought that he'll be back like a couple of days. He's not going to be there. It's been 8 years now.
I remember when I was really little, I was around 5 years old, waking up with my mom to a phone call saying that my dad, he had been stopped, like coming back from work along with another group of people. And ever since then we live with that fear.
Mi esposo aplicó por mí para mi residencia. Todo iba bien, me dieron un seguro social, un permiso de trabajo, y cuando yo estaba en mi entrevista final me dijeron que yo tenía que ser sacada de este país porque me habían encontrado una deportación, y pues yo les expliqué que a mí la persona que hizo mi aplicación no me asesoró, que yo no calificaba para mi residencia. Y pues me dejaron aquí peleando mi caso.
I was deported March 23rd, 2018. And after my military service, I got into a little bit of trouble, and ultimately I was deported, even though I served 2 terms in Afghanistan. And when I was deported to Mexico, I met many deported veterans, the majority in Mexico, but I was able to build relationships with different veterans and found out that there's veterans deported all over the world, not just Mexico. There's veterans deported to Haiti, the Dominican Republic, Nigeria, Kenya, Costa Rica, and all through Latin America.
So when Hugo was deported, it brought me the reality of being a single mother, raising 5 children on my own, financially, emotional stress, a lot of brokenness, a lot of sadness in the children. 2 of my children were hospitalized for suicide ideation. And I think these are effects that are going to be long-term, even as adults.
Todo esto de que he estado en proceso de deportación ha afectado bastante a mi familia, tanto económico como emocionalmente. Entonces es bien difícil para ellos y para mí también. Una de mis hijas, cuando todo estaba así que no sabíamos si yo iba a ser deportada o no, trató de suicidarse.
When I talk to people about it, they are like, oh, I'm so sorry about that. And I just kind of just like, oh, I've just been so used to it. And it's not something you should really get used to.
I have contemplated in the past to move out there, but I can't foresee us surviving there.
Si yo llegara a ser deportada, mis hijas no creo que se van conmigo, entonces yo estaría sola allá.
Me and my siblings have lived here our whole life. This is where we've grown up. This is the home that we know, and it's not an option for us to go to Mexico.